Hello, I am Aurora Pollard. The book I have chose to talk about today is The Magic Treehouse, Dinosaurs Before Dark by Mary Pope Osborne. This is a fiction book targeted for children ages 6 to 9. The quote that I love from the book is, "We took a trip in a magic treehouse," said Annie simply. I like this quote because it summarizes the magic of the book in one sentence. This book is about two young children, Jack and Annie. Together they discover a treehouse. This is not just any treehouse. This is a magic treehouse. This treehouse has the ability to transport them to any place and anywhere in time that they would like to go, as long as they pick up a book and wish to go there. I recommend the Magic Treehouse books because they develop a love of reading by truly focusing on how reading can transport a person to wherever they wish to be. The second reason I love the Magic Treehouse books is this particular book, Dinosaurs Before Dark, is the first of many books that allows children to kind of pick an interest and be able to explore that. And the third reason is, although Dinosaurs Before Dark is a fiction book, along with the other Magic Treehouse books, they also have true concepts that they're teaching these children about, real life concepts like Dinosaurs Before Dark, teaching children about the dinosaurs that lived during the Cretaceous period. So these books are very educational, even though they are still fiction books. It encompasses both the magic and fantasy side of reading, along with truly growing their knowledge in a vast different areas that they might be interested in. Another thing that I would like to talk about with this book is just how Mary Pope Osborne is able to really incorporate how a book can truly be magical and be able to transport a person to wherever they would like to go. I think that this is her main purpose in writing all of her books, is to educate children on these topics, but also to develop that love of reading through just simply showing them that reading can transport you to wherever you wish to go. And I like using this particular book series as a way to help children who are struggling with things like reading comprehension, because we can use that predictive text, we can use questioning, we can use visualization. And this was all Mary Pope Osborne's goal initially when she wrote these books. So it is rich with the ability to be able to question these things with our students, to be able to predict, what do you think is going to happen when they wish, next time? What do you think? What kind of dinosaurs do you think they might see? What is the Cretaceous period? Allowing them to predict what's going to happen next, and just questioning of, what did Jack and Annie do when this happened? What do you think they were thinking? And helping them visualize. Mary Pope Osborne does a wonderful job helping the children visualize what she is trying to explain to them, because again, that is her goal, helping developing readers. Her goal is to help those that are struggling find an interest and a love in reading. So there is a lot of imagery that she uses in her text, and to be able to say things like, what did you picture when it said this happened in the book? What did you picture when they saw a pteranodon for the first time? Do you know what a pteranodon looks like? To be able to develop a child's love for reading through all of those things, and incorporating both the learning strategies that they need in order to develop that comprehension piece and the areas that they're struggling in, but also at the same time truly developing that love for reading. I think Mary Pope Osborne does a wonderful job with that in all of her Magic Treehouse books. I particularly recommend this first book, Dinosaurs Before Dark, to at least introduce the children to what's going to be happening in the upcoming Magic Treehouse books. These are not a series that a child has to read in order, but to be able to understand what happened and where this treehouse came from and how they found it. All of that is told in the first book. And so to read that first book before you jump into any other book in the series is really helpful. That's why I recommend Dinosaurs Before Dark by Mary Pope Osborne.